Hello, everybody. I'm Batman. I have come to rescue Gotham City and destroy Bane. I'm just playing with you guys. That was, of course, my Batman voice. Um, I apologize if some of you didn't like it, but if you do like it, let me know in the comments. As you can see, for my movie review of The Dark Knight Rises, I'm gonna wear the Batman mask and the gloves. And I went like this to the midnight showing. Yeah, I went to the 12:06 a.m. midnight showing of The Dark Knight Rises, and I went like this, except I had a black shirt, a black pants, and black shoes, and all my black clothes are getting washed right now. But let's get this started. All right, so The Dark Knight Rises, the movie that concludes the Christopher Nolan Batman or the Dark Knight trilogy. That's right, everyone. It is the final conclusion. So, what are my thoughts on it? Well, I loved Batman Begins, and I loved The Dark Knight Rises. So, to be honest, I loved The Dark Knight Rises. That's right. I loved all three movies. And with the trilogy being over, I am happy to say that the Dark Knight trilogy, or Batman trilogy, directed by Christopher Nolan, is one of the greatest movie trilogies I have ever seen, in my opinion. That's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but that's my opinion, to be honest. So, the movie, of course, it stars very well-known and talented cast. It has Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Anne Hathaway, Tom Hardy, Morgan Freeman, uh, Marion Cotillard, and Gary Oldman. It has all those fantastic cast. Oh, sorry, I can't believe I almost forgot him. And Joseph Gordon-Levitt too. They were all very well done. Christian Bale, he really, really stands out. He really stands out as Batman, you know? He's not the same Batman as he was in the first two movies, you know? The movie takes place 8 years after The Dark Knight. And, his body's just achy, he's just in pain, So, but after hearing about Bane, he decides to rise up and become the Dark Knight or Batman once again. That's right. And then we go on to our next one, which is Tom Hardy as Bane. Oh my gosh, everybody. I freaking loved him as Bane. Tom Hardy, he didn't look anything like him at all. It's also because he was in the mask and wow. I was just very impressed by his work. I love Tom Hardy as Bane. Very spot on job, Tom Hardy, if you're watching this video. And then people are complaining about how Bane's voice is stupid, but to be honest, I really loved Bane's voice because it really sets up the tone of how the character is, because he's threatening, he's evil, you know, he just explodes things. Just not that, but just how his character is portrayed and like the deepness into it. It's just like very, very well done. Just plain old fantastic. So yeah, Bane was very good. All I know is that I wouldn't mess with Bane though. That's all I could say. And then next up, we have Anne Hathaway as Catwoman. And Anne Hathaway, she is a very, very, very talented actress, and she happens to be one of my favorite actresses ever. She's beautiful too. She's a beautiful young woman. So, what did I think of Anne Hathaway as Catwoman? I honestly thought she was awesome. And to be honest, again, you don't have to agree with me. I think Anne Hathaway is the best Catwoman ever. I loved her as Catwoman. She did a very top-notch job with Catwoman. Just how she is, she's evil, but the thing about her character is that she feels some kind of other emotion. Like her character always wasn't just evil. She's got some goodness in her too, and that's what I really loved about her. Not only that, but she looked she's always beautiful, but her as Catwoman, she was just so freaking beautiful. I just couldn't take my eyes off her. Her in the suit and the cat ears, and well, you get the point. But it's not just because she looked beautiful, but just in general, she just did a very good job as her. And I don't even need to tell you about the rest of the cast. Morgan Freeman was excellent, Michael Caine was excellent, Gary Oldman was excellent. Oh yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Levitt, he was very good as Blake, the the detective, the detective or policeman. Yeah, he's kind of both, but he just goes around and sees goes on. He's one of the very few good cops out there, and he does believe in Batman, and I really, really enjoyed this character. He was just very good, very just impressive. All the voices, all the artwork was just impressive. There wasn't one flaw, except for maybe one slight flaw I had with the movie. Just slight, just this slight. Maybe the only slight flaw I had with the movie maybe the maybe Bruce Wayne and Marion Cotillard. Not gonna spoil the name, but anyways, she and Chris, she and Christian Bale's characters, Bruce Wayne slash Batman, they have some kind of random romance, and I just don't like. Uh, all right, not really necessary for the movie, but you know. So, yeah, but no really huge problem here after that. The action was well done. Love the action. I love the storyline. Storyline is very good. Uh, just seeing this movie, to be honest, you know how when you go into an art museum and you look at art and it's like a masterpiece? This is how I view The Dark Knight Rises. It's like a masterpiece. The Dark Knight Rises is a masterpiece to me. It's just wonderful. Love the action sequences. It's very well shot. Christopher Nolan was very on top on where it was going, and for a movie that was 2 hours and 44 minutes, it had a lot of things going on. I really loved every single moment that went on in that movie. It's just a wonderful movie. It's just a must see. That's all I could say, everyone. I don't know. I know some people have complaints about this movie, but to be honest, I loved it. The Dark Knight Rises is honestly one of the best movies I've seen in the year 2012. I just loved how it went, and I was very satisfied with the ending, which I will not spoil for you guys. So, The Dark Knight Rises gets a definite 4 out of 4 stars. Well, if you guys like my review, just subscribe to me, and bye bye.